Dude, look. I'm trying to record an intro, okay? I'm trying to record an intro, and you're just sitting here making all this noise, this screeching and crawling around and all that, and it's really annoying. So I need you to stay out of my intro, okay? Hello, anyone, everyone, and no one. Welcome back to another episode on the Truly Bedrock server. Previously on Truly Bedrock, we got this witch farm in place. Now, of course, the AFK account is currently AFKing up there doing what AFK accounts do. But I'm really curious here. Let's shut off the noisemaker here, and let's see where we are with the drops. Quite a few, actually. That's quite a few, to be fair. Okay, we're starting to backlog the system. Right, that's good though. That's good though. We need many of the glowstone and the redstone for future projects, which is good. This is exactly what we want out of this farm. You know, we've got a minor issue. I don't need the gunpowder. The fact that I am running out of shulker boxes. I am seriously running out of shulker boxes. And we didn't bring enough with us to justify leaving the AFK account here while we go get more. Yeah, bad planning on my part. So I think what we're going to get into first today is we're going to craft up some of this that we can, gather this up, and we're going to head back to base. Now, I don't think we're going to hang out in base very long. Well, I say we when I really mean me. I don't want to deal with the base yet. It's just something I'm not ready to mess with. I've enjoyed getting away from the base, doing other things for a bit. You know, no netherrack is actually quite good for me. So I think what I'm going to start off today doing, as I said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to craft all this up that we can. We're going to take a bunch of this back to base, and I'm going to go out to the desert, because the last time that I looked at our glass shop, well, we were pretty much out. So we need to gather up some more sand to get that thing going. And you ever have a really bad idea on something you want to do? I mean, just a right out horrible idea. I was playing around in creative the other day. And I come up with one of the silliest things I think I've ever came up with. Now, I know for a fact when we update the server to .200. whatever, that my silly little thing that I did is no longer going to work. It's no longer going to work at that point. But I can use it now. Because truth be told, there's no telling when we're going to update this. No telling at all. It could be tomorrow, it could be 2 weeks, it could be a month. I just don't know in this situation. I don't know. But I think I still want to do my silly project. So yes, that's what we're going to do. And pay no, I don't know. Pay no attention to all the stuff that is about to get thrown onto the ground here. Psych, your waste. I don't need them. I really don't need that stuff. I don't. And I want to keep the AFK account running. And I would like to stay connected. Whew. Internet issues. I swear. Internet issues. Right. Let me go do a few things, and I'll be back with you all in just a few. Silly and fun and pointless. That I'll go ahead and tell you now. If you want to do this, you probably can't, to be fair, because what I'm going to do today doesn't work in .200. Yeah. Can we all agree that sometimes you just want to do stuff just because you want to do it? That's the only reason. So today we're going to build a basalt blaster. Now, think of a basalt blaster per se as, well, kind of think of it like the Java edition version of like tree farms and stuff like that. It's really pointless. Some people are going to argue, and I know it's silly. Because we do not have the ability to duplicate TNT like Java. Okay, whatever. Fair point. But at the same time, it was fun. And I've got the gunpowder. I've got the sand. And let's be truthful about something here. One way or another, I'm mining a block. Whether I'm mining basalt or whether I'm mining sand for TNT, guess what? I'm still mining something. I'm still mining something. Now, I know you could go in and argue, well, at the same time, you're having to craft and whatever. Whatever, at the end of the day, I want to have fun. I want to have fun, and that's what we're going to do today. Right, let's get mini TNT. We're going to have fun. We're going to blow some stuff up. That's all I'm saying. We're going to blow some stuff up. On a side note, it's funny when things work out just perfect. Okay, I had 3 slime blocks in here. I've got 27 pistons, or not 3 slime blocks, 3 blocks. Oh, words, you know what I'm trying to say there, right? Look at that. Look, it was like it was just meant to be. Granted, I don't need that many, but irrelevant. It's just, it's nice when things work out. Very nice when things work out. I can't use this thing. It really, this thing just does not like me. This is pointless, right? If I look at the wall, does that help? No. No, there's like nothing I can do. It just... Right. This is not going to be the way to go about this. This is not going to be the way to go about this. You know, maybe instead of a plaster for this, we should make one of those classic brick cubes for concrete. Maybe that's what we should be doing. just maybe. All right, anyways, concrete, let's go. You know what I just realized too? It would have probably been more beneficial, or rather not beneficial. Well, it'd been beneficial for them. It probably made more sense if I just went to the concrete shop on the server, because yeah, that people have shops, and this is painful. This is painful placing this and gathering this all up. But at the same time, it's very satisfying to break large quantities of blocks. Just gone. Yeah, that would have made more sense. Right, next time I want to do something with concrete, somebody remind me that there's a shop on the server that sells it. Yeah. Yeah, this would have been one of those situations where it would have been good to use that. Look, go away. Go away. I'm working. Alright, let's gather all this up and get out of here. Right. We now have everything that we should need. I say before I end up making 10 trips back to base. Because I have a feeling that that's just how it's going to work out. We're not going to have something. That's just how it's going to go. We want somewhere that's not on this island, okay? I do not want to be having things go exploding and boom on my island here. So we need to find a nice little place out here somewhere that we can build this. That's, well, yeah, not on the island. Just saying. Not on the island. I think this will work. I think this will work. But once again, hi gold farm in the background gives you an idea of where we're at. I don't have everything on me. What don't I have on me? It's nighttime. There's mobs in this game. Right, back to base. We need a bed. This is not me saying I don't trust the game. This is me saying I just don't want to deal with mobs. This is me saying I don't want to deal with mobs. And I'm doing the one thing that I hate to do more than anything. I'm torch spamming people. I'm torch spamming. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, but it's something that must happen in this situation. It's just got to be. It's just got to be this way. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Okay. The concept of what we want to do should be relatively easy and straightforward. It should be relatively easy and straightforward because, well, I've already designed this. I've already designed this in a creative world. So if we just put some pistons, sticky pistons, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't remember how many that is. Uh-oh, to the creative world. And the magic number was 13. We had the exact number right to begin with, 13. So from there, we're going to go ahead and put 13 soil on top of this. That will cover that. Now, we need a trench here to hold our lava. See, this is where it pays attention to pay attention. Pays attention to pays attention. Pays attention to pays attention. That's the thing for the comments today. That's the thing. See, if I built it that way, then we'd go out of... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Right, let's just put it all on this side. Now, that is correct. That is correct. And now, when we put lava there, and that comes over here, that's going to create basalt right here. Now, the whole plan is to push it up with those, with the sticky pistons, and then to also pull it back down. So let's get our first circuit in place here to actually verify that this is going to work. Let's do that. We've got this. Observer, watching this block here. Suddenly basalt forms. Boom. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sends pulse, sends things, does things. Redstone magic. We got that part done. Yay. Yay for the first part. Yay! So now at this point, this side, this circuit, the basalt generator should be in. Now I've put a lever where I cannot reach it at the moment. Do we have another lever on us? Nope. Let's grab the one that fell onto the ground. And let's put you right here for just a moment so that we can show the peoples that this better work. Okay. So if I can get up here and then we flip that off there. Basalt up. Basalt up. Yes. Yes, yes, exactly what I want. So, as you can see here, we're already generating basalt from that. Now, of course, you can mine it out like this. It'd make a nice brick. And when we finally do update the server to .200, this will break because basalt will be more resistant. Basalt. Basalt. How many times have I messed up that word now? How many times? Basalt? Today it's basalt. I'm not doing this on purpose. Words are just difficult, okay? Words are just very, very difficult for me. Just consider it to be something where I live, okay? So, this side, good, in place. The first basic circuit. Now we need to take this and make it over there, facing this way. So let's get another one in. I'm not saying it's one of those days. I'm not saying it's one of those days where I keep building stuff in the wrong spot, but it might be turning into one of those days. Hi, Toretto. Hi. Say hi to everybody out there. Indeed. Yes. I was like, why is my redstone not lining up on this side? Why is my redstone not lining up on this side? Well, my redstone's not lining up on that side because I did it in the wrong spot. I know I did it in the wrong spot. You don't got to yell at me over it, okay? No, there's no point in yelling at me because the redstone's in the wrong spot. I'm fixing it, okay? I'm fixing it. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine, sir. Yes, it will. I understand what the problem is and I know how to fix it. Yes, I do. Okay. Shut off lever. Emergency. Boom. Test. Everything goes up. Boom. Everything goes back down. Fixed. I fixed it. You can quit barking at me now. I fixed it. I fixed it. Now, I've tied in both circuits, or both basalt generators to the same circuit here. So if I remove that, and then we remove that, we've temporarily got the whole thing disabled. I want to have fail safes in here that I can shut the farm off, because it is a farm that's going to be playing with TNT. So if I do that, we should start getting basalt generated on both sides. Yes, look at that. Look at that. That's what we want to see. That is definitely what we want to see at this point in time. Okay, so let's shut that back off. Let's clear that out, all that nice juicy basalt that we just made there, and let's start moving to the next phase of this project. And I'm not saying I don't trust myself around lava, but let's just cover it up, okay? Let's cover it up. We should probably be covering this up with obsidian, but I mean, nothing can go wrong with this project, right? Everything's going to be perfectly fine. Our next step is another relatively easy step. Many pistons. I didn't think about this in this regard. It's definitely interesting doing stuff in survival versus creative. This is why I like to record my tutorials actually in survival. Because in creative, somebody just flies by really quick, boom, boom, boom. This is what you do, and this is what you put where. But they show you no practical use on how you get those items there. Okay, so wall of pistons right here. This will trigger and push all the basalt that comes up over, and we're going to do the same thing over there. But next we need to get the circuit in so that this does not turn into a spamming clock when we go to use it. So we've got an observer watching right here. So when we get basalt all the way up here, boom, all the way out, and it will push that towards the middle here. Now, simply what this does is this is a one-tick pulse generator here, because the observer will technically send two signals. So if we put that there and watch, you see how we got that second flash? Well, what this does is we take this repeater here and we put it on a delay. And what it does is it locks that repeater after that one fires through. Okay? So it's really simple, but at the same time, it does exactly what we want. We do not want to turn this into a clock. You don't do that to me, okay? Now, if we put you there, prove my point. Clock, clock, clock. Yeah, that's why we need that on 3 ticks. So it shuts it off. Okay, so we have the pusherificator up now with the pushy blocks. We need that over there. We need that over there. And then we're almost to the point where we're going to make things go boom. Everything will be perfectly fine. I promise. And just like that, we now have 1 on each side. So I guess it's time for another little bit of a test. Could stand to potentially generate a little bit of lag. And this is before we even get the TNT involved. Okay, let's turn you on. Let's watch and see if this works. Up, 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 up. Come on, work. Now, over. Boom. Air brakes. We have had a problem. We have had a failure in the system somewhere. Failure in the system. Oh. I see the problem. I see the problem, ladies and gentlemen. If we come up here and we take a look, right here is our said problem. We need a piece of a glass there, not a solid block. That way we can let the redstone signal down. Right, let's knock all this back out of here. Knock all this out of here and do a fresh test. And take 2. Let's try this once again. Everything's moving along just fine. Everything's up. Come on, everything push over equally. Boom. Right, that's what we want to see. That's genuinely what we want to see there. And boom. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And boom. It's a shame. It's a shame in .200 that this no longer works. We're definitely going to get all the use out of it we can right now, though. We are definitely going to get all the use we can out of it now. All right, so it just pushed again. Let's shut it all off. Right, so we're to the point where we need to start adding some explosions into the mix. Explosions. And, well, we still need a collection area. And, oh, well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Right, let's add some exploding bits. We're to the point where probability of things going wrong are pretty high. Pretty high, to be fair. Now, ignore the redstone soup up here. I've got a lot of things going on that I need to test. And the first thing that I need to test is we need to make sure we get TNT down there. Yeah, we got TNT down there. I think that qualified as successful. Let's pillar out here. Let's try that again so we can see them both. And you TNT. Boom. I'm to the point where I need to flip the switch. I need to flip the switch. Ah, well, the game looks like it's going to make the decision for us. Flip the switch. Be crazy. You know what? We're just going to flip the switch. Let's get up top here real quick. Okay. We're not getting TNT. Oh. There's not a problem there at all. Nope, not a problem there at all. I did not mess something up completely. Nope. So I will not move that. And then I will not move that to there. Put that there. I won't move this to there. Nope. It didn't happen at all. Didn't happen at all. Didn't happen on this side neither, did it? No, it genuinely didn't. Boom. Right. You know what? Just as a safety precaution, I'm going to run that switch up here. That sounds like a good idea. Let's do that real quick. Okay. Shut off switch here. Let's try this again. Let's flip that off. Everything should kick on. We should have Basalt moving. Boom. TNT. Boom. To the Basalt. Boom. Next. Pushed out. More TNT. Ah, there we go. There we go. I can't believe it actually works on the server. I genuinely can't believe that it actually works on the server. A little bit of redstone soup. A little bit of redstone soup. But, oh, look at that. Look at that. That's so satisfying to watch. That's just so satisfying. Boom. Nice. Look at that. And I would say free Basalt, but I know somebody's going to argue with me. But at the same time, you've got to mine something. Whether you're mining the sand or you're mining the Basalt, you're mining something. And at the end of the day, the gunpowder is free after I've built the farm. So, I'm going to use it while I can until we update. And we're going to take advantage of it. I mean, look at that. Free basalt. Free basalt. And it's fun. Come on. You have to admit blowing stuff up is fun. It's very fun. Very, very fun. We're about ready for our first test. I think we're about ready for our first, well, extended test. I've added in a water collection system down here that just feeds down into a bunch of chests. That's literally just all we need. Now, I've split this because the testing I did in the creative world, one row of hoppers leading to one output of chests was just not enough. It could not keep up at all. Could not keep up at all. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to grab this stuff. Oh, God, my inventory is a disaster. Okay, pay no attention to what just happens here. No, nothing to see there at all. Nothing to see there at all. Nope. Right, we're going to grab some of this. We're going to grab a few stacks of this. Then we're going to go up here. We're going to place this all in here. And I hope things don't go wrong. Now it's time to give an extended test here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to record. I'm going to kind of just sit here and watch this for a minute. Well, I say a minute. We're going to watch it for a while. So prepare for a potential time lapse maybe, because I need to see if anything's going to go wrong. So here we go. And that right there concludes our test. That concludes our test, and to be fair, it was a bit more than a test. I ran through that full shulker box of gunpowder. Well, not gunpowder, but TNT. We have none of it left. None of it left. Now, of course, during that time lapse there was breaks, obviously, because there were a few minor things that had to be solved. One, I had to put lights up around here because mobs just kept trying to kill me. They kept spawning on top of everything. Two, with the T flip-flop we got here that's priming and unpriming the dropificator to dispense the TNT, it kept spitting the item out. It kept spitting it completely out, so I had to finally just box that thing in totally. Now, somebody's going to ask, why did I do it that way? Because if I had it firing off every single time that went off, it just wasn't reliable. It wasn't reliable. I needed, when one side fired off, for it to activate. And then the other side deactivated it, because if I relied just solely on that, for some reason, if there was lag, it would just never work right. Never work right at all. But at the end of the day, it turned out really good. So we used 4 shulker boxes of sand. Hi, horse. 4 shulker boxes of sand to make 1 shulker box of TNT. Where did we come out with that in return for basalt? Yeah, I'd say that's a good return. I mean, technically, that's 2, 4, 5 shulker boxes on just this side worth of basalt. 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. So I turned 4 shulker boxes of sand. The gunpowder, I don't count because I got the farms for it. So 4 shulker boxes of basand. Oh my God. I did it again. I did it again. I'm sitting here hanging my head in real life right now. I'm genuinely hanging my head. We turned 4 shulker boxes of sand into 10 of basalt. So, as far as mining goes, I mined way less sand than I would have basalt. So yes, I consider that a win in my book. I consider that a good day and a lot of fun, to be truthful. But I do think that right there is just about where I'm going to call this an episode. Maybe we'll do something to this island here soon. Maybe spruce it up a little bit. I don't know. Maybe cover the whole thing in basalt. Who knows? It may stay like this and never get touched, and we'll just use it for farming the basalt. Whew, thankfully, I got the word right that time. But as I said there, I think that right there is just about where I'm going to wrap up this episode. So if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to drop a like. If you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing. And I will catch all of you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.